Hey, what is up, guys? John from Magic Tech Review, and in tonight's video, I am here with CV Tech. What is up, boss?
Hey man, what's going on tonight?
Oh man, it's kind of late, and I seen you was on Instagram, man. You was having fun up there, huh?
Yeah, I was on there for a little bit and just chatting. Hey man, what's going on tonight?
Uh-oh. It's kind of late. Had to have that happen.
What, you hear echo too?
Yeah, no, it was from my it was playing the video, LOL.
Oh,
But
okay.
anyways, yeah. So we're good. Um, What's up, guys? What's up, Jose Ramos? What's going on, man? What's up, everybody? So tonight, basically, we're gonna go, blast from the past. So we're gonna go back and our worst experiences on, any carrier. It doesn't matter what it is. It could be Boost, Metro, Sprint, AT&T. Our first cell phones, beepers. I mean, it don't matter. It doesn't have to be like necessarily like real time right now, but in the comments below, guys, especially on the replay crew as well, and in the live chat, I want you guys to tell me about the absolute worst experience you had, whether it be customer service inside store, maybe just a crazy bill that you got, you know what I'm saying, or whatever the case may be, maybe a major outage that happened. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be nothing current. It doesn't, what I'm saying? This is just whatever, you know what I'm saying? This is not like I'm talking about any particular company right now. They all have their faults. They all go down at one time or another. So, you know what I'm saying? If you're a company looking to sponsor me, don't take this to heart. Okay. It's just it is what it is. Don't need that, right?
Exactly.
But hey, what's up, Shay Kennedy? What's going on? So, all right.
Everybody in the building tonight.
I see, man. And I'm up here late, man. Is this late for people or what?
It's it's like 11 in my time. It's 11:29, so ain't too bad. Ain't too bad.
He said, "Well, my 10 gigabytes with Straight Talk went out quick."
I've heard that from a lot of people. Now, whenever I had Straight Talk and Total Wireless, now if you got Total Wireless, I'll give you a little bit of something here.
Uh-oh.
Sometimes on Total Wireless, if you have different phones and you do an ESN change, sometimes they will actually reset your data back to zero, and you had that full 5 gigabytes of data. There was times I had like 20, 30 gigabytes of data a month and only paying for like 5 gigabytes because they would do that. I don't know why they would do it. I don't know if it was a glitch in the system or what, but yeah, man, I'd have like 4.5 gigabytes used, do an ESN change, and it would say data used 0. As it say 5 gigabytes available. Like, seriously.
Okay. I see we got Nikki Cotelli in the house. I think she was the one that was playing with me on Wizard 101. So that's cool.
Awesome.
She said hi. Yeah, man. I get these people, man. They want to be stalkers, man. They don't want to say hi and stuff, man. Come in, you better say hi. You know what I'm saying? At least say what's up.
David Wilson, it's not me. I don't have 16,000 subscribers. I got like 12,100. Magic Tech is what's got the 16,000 subscribers.
Oh, yeah, no, man. You know what I'm saying? It's getting a little bit bigger. You know what I'm saying? Swelling up a little bit.
A little bit.
Just a little bit. But yeah, so I hit 16,000 subscribers. Thank you, guys. This channel is for you. Well, mostly it's for my son, Little John. This, the monthly revenue goes towards him, for different things like, diapers, wipes. He's mute autistic, guys. As you know, he just turned 8 years old at the end of the month. So, super chats are wide open. Not going to say it like, I'm saying, I'm not going to be like, but yeah, super chats. If you want to go ahead and donate, go ahead. Feel free. Got a website as well, www.magictechreview.com. You can go visit that. And yeah, so in CV Tech, man, we got to get your website, bro, as well.
Yeah, I want to read one comment here from Rose Jane. He says, I'm echoing on my, I can hear myself talking through my earpiece. Do y'all hear echo? You hear echo?
I don't
hear it now. Okay. Says she got your notification that you went live, but she don't get mine. She says, that's kind of odd because a lot of people says they don't get my live stream notifications. Now last night apparently a lot of people did get it, but I don't know. I'm not really sure what the deal is there.
I get them.
But how are you?
I get them usually. I don't know. Sometimes I'm too tired to even to even click on them, but I know I get them. You be going live late, man.
Yeah,
So I
well,
mean, let's go.
last night I was early. Last night I was early last
Okay.
night.
Now tonight I'm late. So, guys in the chat, you know what I'm saying? How are you guys watching us, real quick, before we get started with all this? All this craziness that we're going to be talking about. All the bad stuff or whatever. How are you guys watching this? I'd like to know how you guys got the notification, and what are you watching us on? Are you watching us on like a big screen TV? Are you laying on the couch? You know what I'm saying? Are you laying in bed? Are you, I don't know, sitting at a desk? You know what I'm saying? We're curious. You know what I'm saying? I'd like to know. CB, how about you?
Yeah, man. It's kind of cool to kind of mentally, you know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And hopefully you have pants on, but if you don't, it's fine too. You know what I'm saying? No pants required for this, or socks or shoes or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? I have my shirt and my pants on tonight, but you know what I'm saying?
I'm in the car, so of course,
Hey man, you might just have the boxes on. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man.
Won't be the first time, that's for sure.
On Verizon playing GTA. That's what's up. I'm in my car at my base on my ZT Blade X. What? You're on the base, dude? What? That's crazy, dude. I'm watching on my potato phone. That's what's up. I'm watching you on my Sharp 4K HDR. Dang. Laying down in bed watching on my phone. That's what's up.
Watching from my Huawei Mate SE. Okay, awesome.
Look at that. Washing dishes. Chevy Cobalt Racer. Hey, that's what's up, man. Put in that work, man. Put in that work. All right. So, man, do you guys, I know most of you guys are gonna remember this one. I'm gonna just start off with this one. When Cricket Wireless went down, the whole nation basically was down. You guys remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
I remember that Verizon had that similar issue where like the whole East Coast was like down. They had like a map where it was like completely just blacked out on Verizon.
Yeah. So basically AT&T was like almost down everywhere. And I remember that's when I was like really big into the Cricket Wireless. I was working at Cricket Wireless. I was like one of the biggest channels, if not the biggest channels, with the Cricket Wireless scene. And everybody was like trying to hit me up, dude. And I'm like, man, I got 5 lines myself and I'm down. Everybody's like, what's going on, Magic? What's going on, Magic Tech Review? And I was at work and, I was just like, I was freaking out, dude. We had to close the store. People, customers would come in. They were so angry and pissed off that they couldn't get their service and everything, and they closed for the night, right? The thing that pissed me off about the company that was at the franchisee that I was with, they had like a little party or event or something like that going on. They had it pre-planned already, but they went to Top Golf. I don't know if you guys know what Top Golf is. It's like a place, I guess, that you just whack the golf balls off of a building or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Heard of it.
Yeah, you've heard of it. Okay, so yes, it's like a thing, right? So they had like this. I don't know. They had like this party or something for the company, And I'm like, how can you party when like the whole like your phones are not even working right now? You know what I'm saying? I would be like on the line trying to get the phones back up or something, or just I don't know. I just didn't feel right, so I didn't go to the event. I didn't partake in that little party thing. I just didn't feel right. You know what I'm saying? Especially me being like the biggest tech, biggest cricket YouTuber at the time, and the whole nation was down. I felt everybody's pain. I had 5 lines myself. My wife, my mother-in-law, my brother-in-law, me, all our phones were down. You know what I'm saying? So
maybe they were having a party because their phones were down. You reckon?
Yeah, I just yeah, it kind of pissed me off, that thing. I just like, nah, man, I'm not going to that. I can't be happy. You know what I'm saying? I know all these people are without service right now. You know what I'm saying? And I know there's countries that don't even have cellular signals, or people that can't even afford phones. But you know what I'm saying? It's just, I don't know. I felt like the weight of the Cricket Wireless family on my shoulders. You know what I'm saying? And I couldn't, in good faith, just go play, some golf or something, whatever.
Oh yeah, understandable, man.
Yeah, so I don't know. Everybody was like looking at me weird, like, "What's this problem?" I'm like, I don't know.
What's up, Mill Hustles?
So yeah, that was kind of like the weirdest with the cricket. Well, one of the weirdest things. And then yeah, they gave $5 credit. They gave a $5 bill credit. I remember that they gave $5 bill credit.
Yeah, I mean, the service is out, but the bills just keep coming. Which I mean, how long was the service out?
Oh man, it was like a day and a half, 2 days almost, dude.
Wow.
And it
I
would go
I,
like,
remember, I
uh,
remember, but I don't remember. I don't think I was with Cricket at the time, so I heard about it, but I didn't know how long it was out.
yeah, it was a hot minute. It wasn't just, but it would like come up for a little bit and then go right back down. It was like no service, you know what I'm saying? And
Wow,
then or it would show that it was up, and then you'd race the call, and it'd be like, nope, nope.
crazy.
Mill hustles,
Vincent
man. Mill hustles. You should join me, man. You should join us. You over there talking, getting me up here.
Vincent says his worst was T-Mobile back in '09 when the Sidekick was popular and T-Mobile went down in New York City.
Mm, mm.
Yeah, I had a Sidekick for a very short time. I hated that phone.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
hated it.
I had a few sidekicks. I didn't actually use them personally. I resold them. Basically, people sold them. So I used to own a store called Prepaid Flash Experts, and what I used to do at the stores, I used to buy, sell, and trade used phones. So yeah, I had some pretty shady characters come in there and sell me some pretty shady phones. You know what I'm saying? So it was kind of
Yeah,
so that's where I really got into like the tech, and the phones and stuff like that. That's where I really got. So I had the sidekick that the little flip thing, and then there was a sidekick that it was an Android side flip or Android sidekick. It wasn't the same. It didn't like twist around. It just you kind of just slid it up a little bit or something.
yeah. The Sidekick that I had was a prepaid model from Best Buy back in the day, and had it for about 1 week. And I mean, I couldn't learn it. I didn't know nothing. I just like I can't stand this thing. That was before I even started YouTube up. So yeah, it's been a while back ago.
Yeah, I remember it had like a little roller ball and it had like lights on the corners and
Hmm.
everything. I just wondered like how did that battery last? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know. And it was a very small battery, probably less than 1,000 milliamp.
Yeah, I didn't have like a speaker in the front there was a button or something like that. It was a speaker as well. This one was crazy, dude. That the first one that I had acquired by buying it, you know?
Yeah, I can't remember. I can't remember which one. I know it was prepaid, so I'm not even sure which one I had. But it was a learning curve, and I just couldn't get it. I didn't like it, and I'm like nope.
Yeah, it had too many bells and whistles as it can say. Man, somebody came in the store today, and I'm not going to mention names obviously, but they came in the store today and asked me, or they were like, man, this phone just this phone's black, man. Screen's just black, man. It won't not, I can't get nothing. I was like, oh, okay, like what's wrong, man? You know what I'm saying? Did you like drop it? Did you get it damaged or something like that? And no, 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 no. He's like, well, did you charge it? He's like, what? You got to charge these phones?
Are you serious?
I'm like, oh my lord. I'm like, man, what do you think it runs on? Freaking, what do you think?
Solar powered phone or something?
Yeah, man, or like you think God just puts, what I'm saying, just puts the magic in there, like boom, it just works for. He's like, I seen a cable in there. It was an older gentleman, saying senior or whatever with the consumer. I seen some type of cable in there. I don't know if he was connected. I don't know what the doohickey does. He thought it was like he's like, I don't play with all them bells and whistles, man. All I want to do is talk text, man. Talk, talk, talk. That's it. I don't
Like
I
yeah,
don't do no text.
but there's something that powers that talking text, which is called a battery. Which,
Yeah,
if you have anything at all electronic with batteries, it's got to be recharged at some
yeah.
point in time.
He's like, this thing got a battery in it. I'm like, yeah, man. I popped the back off and showed him. It was a flip phone. So I
Cobalt
plugged
Racer
it.
says something about the LG jukebox. Now I don't remember a jukebox on Altel, but I did remember the like what is it? Was it the Samsung Juke on Verizon? That little small little nothing of a phone. That thing was crazy. I had one.
Damn, I ain't got no soda. That's crazy. Oh
Metro
man.
basically, yeah. Metro, is giving away a lot of phone now in Pordine. That's why they went from the 3 month unlocking policy to 6 months. Because I guess because the people was getting their phones for free and porting out 3 months later after they unlocked them, and they nipped that in the bud.
Oh wow. Yeah. But that's crazy though how they can do that, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and they could just do it whenever. So
Yeah, and that right there goes to show you they can pretty much unlock your phone whenever they want to. Because I mean,
Oh, come on.
if they can just up it just like that from 3 months to 6 months, they can unlock your phone whenever they daggone. I mean, they'll tell you over and over again it's in the computer systems and all this. Yeah, you can do it if you wanted to. You know.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Um, man. What else did I remember?
Now, as far as the worst cell provider, in my opinion, that I ever had was Suncom. I don't know how many people remember Suncom. They wasn't around very long, like '05 maybe, '06. I don't really remember when they came out, but they had service nowhere. You know, if you was like in the dead center of town, you may have had service. But I could be in the middle of the town and have like one bar of service, and they were horrific. I don't know who here remembers Suncom, but they were very easy to get a contract with. But oh my goodness, they were the worst. I think T-Mobile. I think they were bought out by T-Mobile, but
Hmm.
they were the worst. They wasn't around very long. They just had service nowhere. They had service mainly on the East Coast. That's about it, and maybe a few other places.
Yeah, I had what is it called? I had this one called oh man, what is that? Is it was it Suncom as well? I had this one company, man. I just can't remember it now, man, for nothing, bro. Hold
I
on,
mean,
man.
they promoted Suncom all everywhere all the time, and they didn't have the service to back it up.
Hmm.
Yeah, screw Suncom. Suncom was horrible. They didn't last long.
Those overages though, bro. Those over remember the nights and weekends and the texts and every man, those overages were crazy, dude.
Hmm. And
That's
if you did use data, I mean, it was like it was certain cents or whatever per megabyte, and you all know it don't take nothing to use a megabyte. That added up quick. Yeah, I think that T-Mobile bought out Suncom. I do believe. I'm fairly sure. Zender Renton.
well, yeah. I remember I got into issues, man. You know, you always got that got that girlfriend, you know what I'm saying? You got that lover or whatever. They want a phone, and then you go get a phone for them, and then all of a sudden you break up, and then they don't want to give you the phone back, so now you're stuck paying a bill. You know what I'm saying? So it's like then you're like, screw this, I'm not paying this bill. So then you're like, so then you get
Hmm.
messed up. So that's like the worst, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember Singular. Absolutely, I had Singular several times, and then Michael Thompson says Alltel. Alltel was the best of the best, in my opinion. Alltel was the dominant carrier. They were like number 5 or 6, honestly, but they to me had service everywhere. I had Alltel for a long time, and there was nowhere I could go where I did not have Alltel service. That's why Verizon is as big as it is today, is because of Alltel. Whenever Verizon bought Alltel, 85% of the towers from Alltel went to Verizon. So, I mean, in my area where I live at, and a lot of other places that where I roamed on Verizon. Verizon had no service at all until Alltel was bought up by Verizon, and then they acquired 85%. AT&T got 15% of the towers, and Verizon got 85%. So that's why Verizon is so strong today. It's because of Alltel.
Well,
I,
I
I,
mean, there
you
was
know,
just one company back in the day, Bell Atlantic, right? Wasn't it? And then they all had to split up into different categories. There was a monopoly.
I'm not sure.
I
I can't
think
remember.
I'm pretty sure that's what happened. It was like a one big company, and then they had to split off into all these different branches, basically, and that's how you get Pac Bell. Was it Pac Bell? Yeah, I don't remember exactly the name of the company, the origin story. Basically, I'll have to look it up. Maybe I'll make a video about it. Exactly, like how what I'm saying. Look it up and do it. I forget the story, but I
Yeah,
think some of the older people up here will remember that.
yeah, because I remember, Verizon back in the day before Alltel was bought out. Honestly, Verizon was not very strong. There was a lot of rural areas, country areas where Verizon had no service. I had to drive like forever to even get good, decent Verizon service. But Alltel was like, I mean, You ain't impressed nobody in your truck, man. I'm sorry, but anyway, um, I mean, Altel was really good in the country areas. I could be in the middle of a nowheresville, and I mean, I remember whenever the Verizon guy was like, "Can you hear me now?" And we used to always laugh about it because, like, man, the Verizon service sucks, and it did for unless you was like in the city. But and Altel was like the dominant force until they got bought out, and then boom, then Verizon became like number one carrier overall.
Which one had the commercial with four guys, and each one was a carrier? I don't remember that.
I can't remember that either. I want to say it was I don't remember.
Man, I
I want to
remember.
say it was Verizon.
Well, I remember Boost, man. For some reason, man, them phones, I don't know why it was, but them Samsung phones gave me heck, man. It's like, dude, the Samsung Prevail, that thing was so garbage, man. The original Prevail, the little,
Yeah.
what was it, 2.5 or 3.2 inch display? I forget how big it even was. That thing was like a little bug, man. And it, like, I don't know what it was, but the charger always went out on it. Those micro USB chargers, they went out so fast, so bad, and they kept going every time you plugged it in. And then eventually the thing was acting like it was charging itself. So you wouldn't even have the charger plugged in anymore, and it would still have the little charging indicator up there, and that thing would just go beep 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 beep. Beep. Oh my god, dude. So I that's why to this day, man, Samsung's just, I don't know. Don't like Samsungs anymore, dude. I had the Samsung Replenish. I had the Samsung I had the Samsung Replenish, the Samsung Prevail. I had the Samsung oh my god, I can't remember the other one, but it was on a Sprint. So I had like 3 or 4 Samsungs, and just after that, dude, I just do not like Samsungs anymore.
I want to answer this question here. It says I can't still can't decide on what I want. Does Huawei have the signal strength cellular bands like the U.S. phones do? I'm not really sure about all Huawei and cellular bands, but honestly, in my opinion, from having Huawei devices, they are as strong, if not stronger. I know that a lot of times, depending on what network you use them on, they could be stronger or weaker. Because I have seen phones like back in the day, Nokia was strong on was strong on Sprint, but was weaker on other carriers. So I think that still kind of stands today. But honestly, I've had more Huawei phones get out better than a lot of other phones do, reception wise. I mean, Huawei is really good.
Yeah. Let me see. We got a comment here. Kenneth says Magic and CV can do my college English essay for the topic is, should social media be federally regulated? That's a man. That's a heck of a question right there, man. And I think to some extent, like I hate censorship, but it's like there's a lot of things that are going on nowadays, man, in the world and out in social media, and it's just like getting way out of hand. Not to like get all crazy or whatever tonight, but it is a topic, man. It is a topic. People are getting swatted, and people are actually calling swats in from other countries. So it's like you can't, like, somebody from like England or Australia can like call the police in the United States, and it's weird, man. It's so weird, and there's like no, what I'm saying, there's no, like, the internet's like a wild west, and it's like eventually something's going to happen that it's going to become where it's going to regulate. You know what I'm saying? So if we don't self-regulate ourselves, somebody's going to do it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and I hate for when that actually happens. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about censorship. I hate censorship, but you know what I'm saying? It's just like, sometimes it's like, man, you got to, like, you got to self-check yourself sometimes. I don't know how you feel about that, but
yeah, I mean,
that's a little off topic, but
I heard on the other day on the radio that talking about that whole, net neutrality thing. They're talking about, that they'd done a vote or something, like it was like a 3-2 vote. I don't know nothing about it. I just heard something about
this
it.
Is not net neutrality. This is basically like,
but I would, that popped in my head, so I thought I would.
Live shootings, or they're posting people dying, or they're what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Stuff that's like, horrific, that you shouldn't be posting on social media without other people's, consent or whatever like that. And it's just like, or there's people are sending other people, just different stuff in the mail, like dead animal. I don't, whatever, what I'm saying? Just different stuff that goes on, what I'm saying? And it's funny, sometimes it's funny, haha, what I'm saying? Then it's sometimes like, no, funny, like you're going to jail, bitch, like, what I'm saying? It's like, there's like, so I don't know.
Yeah. Lucha Tech says I had Ant Mobile and it was very good. Yes, Ant Mobile was awesome. They was like the first carrier to ever have like really good social, not social, but like a lot of good media. And yeah, I had Ant Mobile for a short time before. Well, they went bankrupt not long after they started, but yeah, when they was up and running, they was awesome.
Yeah. Vincent D says social media is getting crazy. Yeah. I mean, just think of the Tide Pod challenge. You know what I'm saying? So kids are eating Tide Pods and going to, what I'm saying, getting sick and going to the emergency room, dude.
It's crazy.
From eating freaking, what I'm saying, like cleaner, man. They're literally eating cleaner because they want to be cool,
And there's new challenges out now that I've not really I've heard from people, and it's just like is people really this I don't know what to even call it. I don't know. It's just I think
it's just Darwin's way of separating out the what I'm saying, the ones that don't need to be here, but that's just me, what I'm saying, whatever, man. But I don't want to have that, I don't want people to think I'm a horrible person, what I'm saying. But I mean, if you eat a Tide Pod, man, what I'm saying, it's like,
well, look back whenever we was kids. Nobody. I mean, come on. I mean, it ain't like I went into the laundry room and got me a cup of detergent and drunk. I mean, come on. I mean, I don't know. It's just weird.
Mm-hmm. And it's like these social media stars, they like they push it, and these kids, they look up to them, and it's just like, come on, man, what I'm saying? It's like, but then they blame the social media stars, but what I'm saying, the social media stars, they're just riding the wave, what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know, man.
Yes, Ben Rose, the condom challenge. Have you heard about that?
I seen a thumbnail for it, and it said something about it's dangerous. I don't know about the condom challenge.
It says now kids are inhaling condoms through their nose, back out through the mouth.
Wow.
I mean, that right there is just I mean, that is just whack.
Yes, and it's and
these kids
there.
Yes, and Jason Branch is right. Then they want to talk to us about those laws. Exactly. And look, I mean, and honestly, doing stuff like that is extremely dangerous and can kill you. I mean, by doing those challenges, I mean, it's just, I don't know. It's just, it's weird. I mean, there's no other word.
Yeah. Oh man, did I tell you about that? Did I tell you about that guy that come in with all the viruses on the phone? Did I tell y'all about that already on the live stream? I don't know if I did or not.
I haven't heard.
Okay. Let's see. What's up, Realistic? What's going on, man? So yeah, so this dude comes in, man, and I don't know, man. I don't know if I should even talk about it, but he
appreciate that, Realistic, for that, man.
There isn't any common sense anymore. Yeah, I guess we'll just stick to the stuff that we were
because we could really get it on it. So I know what you mean.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll just stick with the worst experiences or whatever. So anybody in the live chat, what has been a worst experience that you've had in the past, so we can kind of mention it. But I remember the Samsung thing. That's like and what else is like, I'm trying to think of what else happened that I was just really, really mad about,
Yeah, I know my first Android phone was the Samsung Moment, and then I had the Samsung Intercept, which was actually worse than the Moment. And then I had one of the awesomest phones back in the day. That was the LG Optimus S or the Optimus V on Virgin Mobile. Optimus S for Sprint, same phone. That phone was awesome. 2.2 Froyo, man.
I remember, man. I remember people were putting the Samsung replenish. They were putting the replenish. It had a back where you can solar charge it, right? So they were leaving it on their car dash, and you know how hot in the summer it gets with the car dash.
Mm-hmm.
So their phones were actually melting with, and they were bringing it in, and it was like, it's like it looked like a puddle of goo basically, with circuit boards around it, and they were like, man, this thing's supposed to be solar charged, it's like, oh my god, dude, how could you even, like, I don't even know, like, how just, oh man, how people just do these things, man.
Got a little thrown off there. I was sitting here and looked in the mirror, and that cop flew in here like 90 miles an hour. I thought he was going to ram right in the back of my car, and he flew around me and went and parked over yonder. Now you can see the taillights.
Dang.
Yeah, it was crazy. Um, what was we saying?
Yeah.
Because I was kind of distracted there for a second.
uh, Now I was talking about Samsung replenish that had the solar back to it, and then people want to come in that that their phone was melted, or their phone had gotten damaged from the sun. They thought it
Wow.
was okay to leave their phone on the dashboard on a hot summer day, to charge your phone. I mean, and that thing only charged the solar panel thing, or the solar thing only charged it ever so slightly, like. It wouldn't even charge it like to 100%. I mean, you'd have to leave that thing out probably for a couple of days, off or something like that for it to even get a full charge. So,
So how do you feel about this question? It says Jason Branch says the world would be better without the internet and smartphones. What are your thoughts about that?
I mean, we've already come so far that you can't just take it away. It's like,
I mean,
you already know about it.
if we was still back in the 90s, whenever before we would have had internet or any smartphones, or really hardly any mobile phones, unless you was like rich. I mean,
Yeah.
you didn't miss it because I mean, you didn't have it and you didn't need it and you didn't miss it. So,
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, if it was all took away tomorrow, people would be like back. It'd be like back in the 1800s again because people wouldn't know what to do with their smartphones and the internet. I mean, though, I think a lot of us who grew up in that day, whenever there was no internet or really cell phones, it probably wouldn't be that hard to adapt back to that. But since we're in it now, it would be kind of difficult. But yeah, it probably would be better off.
Yeah, well, this is the thing is like, a lot of people, man, they have friends, right? They have friends, so-called friends on the internet, but whenever something, hard times come or whatever, man, ain't none of them friends gonna help you out, man.
Nuh-uh.
Not a one.
Mm-mm.
All the likes, all the shares, all the everything, you know what I'm saying? I mean, maybe some of you guys will, you know what I'm saying? Because I, got a pretty big audience. I'm talking about just like that's just like social media, you know what I'm saying? Like Facebook, MySpace or whatever the case may be, somebody has, I don't know, some people have 5,000 friends, right? And they come on hard times, man. And, they go on Facebook like, hey, can you help me with this? And they're like, unfriend, no comment, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm too busy with my own life, and it's crazy
Mm-hmm.
because people, they think that because they have all these friends on social media that, they're gonna be like, hey, Facebook family, I'm running on hard times, and it's like, oh, okay, well, us too, you know.
Yeah.
So
Anthony Short says the Samsung Galaxy On 5 was the worst experience for a smartphone. I hear that phone was pretty pathetic or pretty poor. I heard that phone was like a bottom phone. I heard it wasn't no good either. But yeah, I know what you mean, man.
yeah, Tech Right, what's up, man? What's going on? Welcome into the chat. But yeah, then man, I would like to just say thank you again, guys, for the 16,000 subscribers. It's amazing, man. Without you guys, I wouldn't, what I'm saying? I wouldn't even be nowhere near, this channel wouldn't even exist, basically. You know what I'm saying? Without people watching and viewing and subscribing, you know what I'm saying? I mean, there's a lot of people that search videos, you know what I'm saying? So that's great as well. So thank you. If you just happen to just glance on by and just click on my video, watch something and never subscribe, you know what I'm saying? If you leave that like, if you watch every day, whatever the case may, hell, if you dislike a video, you know what I'm saying? If you just, tell somebody about, hey man, I seen this idiot on yeah, You know, man, this guy, there's like some hate, man. Do you get those haters, man? Like those, just leave those nasty comments.
Oh yes. Oh
Boy,
yes. I've had some comments to where it's just like you can feel your face getting red. I mean, you can feel it. You can feel like you're fixing to just. You see them cartoons where like you get so mad you just poop like out top of your head, But it's just like I'm like I so want to reply to that comment, but then I'm like. I think it'd be better if I just push delete. If I push delete, then it's gone. I ain't got to worry about replying to it and sinking down to their level,
I reply. Why not, man? I keep going, man. Why not, bro?
I used to do that, but I'm just like, nah, I let it ride.
Yeah. I'm disliking and unsubscribing. Okay, Isaac. Yes, thanks, man. Where did my message go? I don't know. Probably Nightbot took it. Nightbot took it away. Yeah, Nightbot's triggered, man, tonight. Sorry, guys. He gets triggered real easily. Trust me, man. We need him, though. We need him here. Nightbot be putting in that work.
It says, look at the number of driving accidents happen because of phones. Honestly, I seen a poll the other day where they said that the new gadgets in cars are more of a distraction than phones are now. All this infotainment systems and all these things in the car now. I hear that's more of a distraction for people now than cell phones.
Infotainment?
And while driving. Yeah, they call it that's what they call it, infotainment systems.
Oh boy. Do you have an infotainment system in your car, bro?
No.
Oh. Hey man, you should do some car stuff, bro. You should do some like car review stuff, man. Some car tech. I didn't think
I don't
about
know.
that.
I ain't thought about it either.
Some Bluetooth car stuff for your car, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, man. The little Hulu dancing doll up there, you know what I'm saying? Get one of those. What do you think, guys? You think CV Tech should do some car stuff in his car? You know what I'm saying? Just like
I don't know what to do though, stuff like that.
I mean, some LED lights, you could put, some speaker, you know what I'm saying? Some, you know what I'm saying? Get a system, man. Get it up in there. I don't know, man.
Oh, Tech Right, yeah, got that new mobile G3. Man, that thing is awesome, man. I want to do a lot more comparisons with that phone myself, and I seen your video on it. That phone is sweet, man. That first Boost commercial with a short song. Yeah, I mean, I remember all those old Boost commercials back in the day when there was, where you at and all like that. I mean, that was back in, the chirp days, man.
Yeah, I think I'm going to start doing some countdowns, guys. I don't know what you guys think about that, but I really like that format for some reason. So I'm going to start doing that a little. I'm going to start a couple, you know what I'm saying? Top 3. I don't know. I don't want to give out what kind of videos I'm going to make right now, but how do you guys feel about that? Countdown videos, like just structured videos where, I do top 3 something or top 5 something, worst 3 or worst 5. And I do, pretty structured, kind of cool, throw maybe a little surprise one at the end or a little bonus one at the end. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? How do you guys feel about that? I think that's one of the directions I want to go. At least for a few videos, because I like to do series of videos and see how it works, how it happens.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool, man. I mean, it's always good to try something different,
Yeah, definitely. You know what I was thinking too? I was telling Mill Hustles, right? I could, because I want to shoot each one individually, right? And then all I have to do is just put like the letter 3, letter 2, letter 1, or number 1, number 2, number 3, right? I was gonna have you do one, you know what I'm saying? And you do like number 2 or number 1, you know what I'm saying? Like, or like a little collaboration video,
Yeah. That'd be different, wouldn't it?
Yeah. So I can have Mill Hustles do one or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Just so it would be like you're like a guest appearance or something like that. Wouldn't that be kind of cool?
Yeah, it would be. It would be kind of cool. Be different, that's for sure.
C. Butler.
It says, would you prefer the new G3 or the Honor 7X? Honestly, I like both of them about equally. Have you seen, how many of y'all have actually seen my speed test comparison between the Honor 7X and the new mobile G3? The view count is kind of low on that video. I released it yesterday, and I'm just kind of wondering if how many people actually watched that video. I shared it everywhere, but they were pretty solid devices, even though the Honor 7X was faster. Because I contribute that, to the processor. I know that the has more RAM in the new mobile G3, but both of them I like them about equally. It's hard to choose. And no, I have not found a good case for the Luna One. Can't find it. Can't find no cases for it. Only cases I found for it is in Seoul, Korea, and they're like wallet cases. They're not like an actual case. So I still haven't found any cases for it. It sucks.
It said time for CB Tech to read the comments. You guys getting behind? Oh, yeah, man. When it's me and him, man, this is kind of hard to just like pick and choose. We pick and choose. We kind of look at the comments and see what's what, man. But yeah, the comments be flying by, man. We're reading them. We're reading them. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Oh man, what was that? What was that phone, bro? I think it was called the Moto Blur. It was like all metal design, like literally all metal. Like the whole phone was aluminum, and it was like it was a slide up keyboard or whatever.
I remember the name Moto Blur. I remember the name, but I don't really remember the phone. I remember the name though.
What phone was that? Yo, that phone was like a solid piece of aluminum, dude. That thing was like, I swear you can kill somebody if you threw it at somebody.
Sling.
Yeah, like it was literally a block of aluminum. It looks like, and it was built. That thing was like a tank, dude. And I think the battery actually came like out on the bottom or something like that. And yeah, I just remember seeing that phone at one time, and it was just like, whoa. I had it. I had it. It was really like, let me see. Maybe I'm gonna look it up right now. Moto Blur.
That was a police car that just left, and he's driving a Charger. And that thing sounded good. I mean, that thing has something on that thing. That thing sounded sweet. I had to say it. It just sounded so good for a police car.
Yep, it was the Moto Blur.
Moto Blur.
It was the Moto Blur. This thing was a tank, dude. Here, I'm gonna show you guys. I don't know if you guys will be able to see that or whatnot, but yeah, that whole thing, bro, was just aluminum. That whole thing, dude. This thing was like crazy looking, and it was just like the whole phone was just a piece of metal, basically.
Wow.
Yeah,
you got that Hemi engine in there. Yeah, I'm looking right here. Honor 7X slightly wins. Yeah, it does. I was gonna see something here. I watched it earlier. It's like the 7X, one of those categories. Yeah. Let's see. I was looking. Yeah, Sony Ericsson Walkman phone for the win. That was the name of the one I like. I actually had one of those GSM Sony Walkman flip phones, and I absolutely loved that phone. It was from some kind of unknown prepaid carrier that did not last very long. But I bought it and paid a pretty piece of change for it. But that phone was awesome. We still had it. I still got it somewhere, but I have no idea where it's at.
Yeah. Well, I remember back in the day, man, when you used to buy the phones, dude, you didn't know what the phones were like because there weren't really people reviewing the phones like they are now.
Mm-hmm. You just bought them and just hope for the best.
Yeah, you just like, all right, well, let's check this one out. Let's see. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays, you can watch tons and tons and tons of videos. That's what we're here for nowadays. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, bro, it's like, man, I remember it was kind of like the the Atari days, the Nintendo days. You know what I'm saying? You just bought the game because the cover looked cool, and you thought it was going to be a good game. You didn't actually know if the game was going to be good. You just kind of depended on the brand. Konami, Nintendo. If you knew if it was a third party game or first party game.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so
someone earlier mentioned the Moto Razr, like the best phone. It would be really nice to see them come out with a 2018 or 2019 Moto Razr, like they're doing the like the old Nokias. It would be really nice to see a comeback of the Moto Razr, but have it completely redone to where it's just got some. I mean, that would be a nice throwback phone that's brought back today. That would be kind of awesome.
But you think people are actually going to buy it, or it's just?
I bet they would. Honestly, I believe they would. I mean, because it was like the most popular phone back when it was released. You know, everybody you've seen had a dadgum Moto Razor. So I think if they made a comeback and maybe like threw like and had it as a flip phone, made it bigger and threw Android on it, it can be done. There's flip phones out there right now with Android on it.
Yeah, but I just don't know, man. I think that'd just be like nostalgia's sake. You know what I'm saying? It's like
Yeah,
a one time off thing, and it's not gonna, a company's not gonna invest, a whole bunch of money, R&D, and all that. And if they know the phone's not gonna really do too well, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna do, some people are gonna be like, haha, look at this phone, then they're just gonna return it and get an iPhone or a Samsung. So it's like,
yeah, that's true. That's true.
and it's going to be too technically advanced for like somebody that really just wants a flip phone. So I don't know.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, definitely. That's true.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
the
not, like,
Crazer.
it sucks. There's so many things that I want to happen, but it just won't happen because it's like, companies
They
bottom dollar.
they just need to make a Nintendo phone and they be set.
Bro, come on, man. I want it. That's where I was heading, and
I'm
it's
telling
not
you,
going to
man.
happen because they are scared that it's not going to make enough money. They're scared it's going to flop, and Nintendo, they like to bet on pretty sure things. You know what I'm saying? They go out there once in a while. Obviously,
Oh yeah,
they put their life on the line sometimes, but.
be kind of cool though.
Of course. I mean, who here would buy a Nintendo phone? I know I would. I'd buy
Uh,
that'd be the first flagship I ever bought in my life. If it was a
oh yeah,
flagship, I'd be signing up for AT&T, Sprint, to whoever the hell I have to sign up with. I said, sign me up. What deposit? I don't care. I'd be buying it. I'd be the
oh
first one
yeah.
in line.
Have to
I'd be
get it. Have
punching
to
people to get through the line. You know what I'm saying?
pre-order, man. Guaranteed to have one.
Yep.
Yeah, the Carrier Echo had the two screens. That was the first. That was the first two-screen phone, I think.
Oh, would RJ ever do as seen on TV reviews? Oh,
I don't know.
that's an interesting one. That's an
I haven't
interesting
thought
one.
about it.
Guys, give us some good interesting topics or good interesting things that we would do with our channels. You know what I'm saying? Make our minds kind of go work a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Do you remember the Nintendo game? Of course, we remember the Nintendo Game
Oh
Boy.
yeah, I had one of the see-through Game Boys. It was completely see-through. I love that thing.
I had the Game Boy Advance. I love the crap. I actually took that on deployment with me in on the Navy. So that thing was in Iraq and Afghanistan and everything. So yeah, I took the Game Boy Advance with me.
I mean, honestly, the um, gotta think a minute. Oh yeah, the original Game Boy. I think that if I had that original Game Boy now, in its case that it came with everything that it came with, because that's the one I had. If you had one of them brand new right now, they are selling for mad money online.
Yeah. Yeah, you think people go crazy for iPhone if a Nintendo phone? I'd sleep. I'd sleep out there like the day they announced it. Like it wouldn't be coming out for months. I mean, so you'd see me with just a big old beard and and the caveman look and the ragged clothes. I'm like, what are you doing, man? Oh, I'm sleeping here, man. I'm gonna be the first. Like, bro, it doesn't come out till next year. I don't care, man.
Yeah, I mean, it would be awesome to see what they would do. I mean, when the phone powered on all the Nintendo themes, Nintendo icons. I mean, it would just be it would just be awesome. It'd be crazy.
Yeah.
I think it would sell though. I think it would sell. I mean, because there's a lot of Nintendo fans out there, but you got to look though. Would it be enough enough for what it would cost them to make it? I don't know.
Right. I mean, come on, Nintendo. Come on, Nintendo fan. Come on, man. Yeah, definitely, man. I think everybody in like their late 20s and 30s, they're like a Nintendo fan by default. I mean, some of them want to deny it and say, "Oh, I'd like PlayStation and Xbox," but in their heart, they know. You know what I'm saying? For Nintendo, something Nintendo came out and it was really cool. They're getting it. You know.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm an Xbox fan. You know, I mean, but Nintendo, man. I mean, I mean, shoot, man. Them games are still. I mean, them games are just so is legendary. You know.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Let me see case reviews. I don't really do case. I got a case review coming up. They are sending me a Samsung Galaxy S9, a dummy mock-up version or a dummy phone of it, and then I'm gonna slip the case on and show you guys around the case. But other than that, I don't really do case reviews. Like, I don't know.
I mean, depending on like what I pay for a case and how cool it looks, whatever, I might do a case review on a phone that I got, but very, very rarely.
Oh my God, what if Nintendo and Apple made a Nintendo iPhone? Would you buy it? Oh my fuck! I guess I'd have to buy that. That'd be the first time I actually bought an iPhone. How about that? Yep, I would. Only if it
David
was
Wilson.
A Nintendo phone that played Nintendo games and not just an
Yeah.
iPhone that was like, made to look like a Nintendo phone. No.
Nah. David Wilson's I have an Xbox One.
Hmm. Oh man, was a Sega fan. I picked Sonic over Mario any day. Damn.
Sonic was awesome, but it's no Mario in my opinion.
All right, guys, Sonic or Mario? Go ahead and vote now.
I mean, Sonic was fun. Sonic was a blast to play, but I don't know. Mario was the deal, man.
Yeah, I mean Sonic, he just went fast, man. I don't know, bro. I can't, man. Like, it's not enough gameplay for me. You know what I'm saying? It's like you had to go so fast that you missed everything in the level. You couldn't just slow down and take your
Yeah,
time.
and what was
You
so
know?
bad about them old consoles like the Sega Genesis and all them like that was the fact that those, once if your power glitched, there was no save point. So I mean, if you did the very last boss and something happened to the power or whatever, you was back to the very first level, had to start all over again.
Yeah. Mm, look at this. We got a war going on. Sonic, Mario. Lord have mercy. Why? Mario all the ways. Sony don't even have a mascot, man. Nothing. Behold, Cubert. Are you a gamer? Am I a gamer? Like, are you serious? Are hold on. Like, of course I'm a gamer, man. This stuff got my controller right here, man. Yeah, man, I'm a gamer. I don't know. Like, the games didn't really do too well on the channel, so I stopped kind of playing them for a while. But eventually I'll do some live streams. Maybe I want to do a charity event soon. That's what I do want to do. So not
Okay,
just a
this
charity for not just a charity for me, but a charity event. So I'm gonna have everybody pick. We're gonna vote on a charity cause, whatever. Make sure it's a legit charity, and then we'll have that in the description, and then you guys can donate to the charity or whatever, and we can play some games. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? We'll do a charity donation one. So
I
pretty
want to
soon.
I want to answer this question. Andy Logan says Metro unlocking policy is for phones bought after April 1st can't be unlocked for 6 months. Any phone before April 1st is 3 months. Now, where did you hear that from? What kind of information? And was that strictly from Metro or what? Because that would be really kind of awesome.
Thank you. The individual says happy 16K MTO. Yeah, man. Hey, man, these milestones, man, they're coming fast, dude. I'm gaining almost 1,000 subscribers a month, man. So it's like,
Yeah, I found something the other day I want to share with y'all about subscribers and our in YouTube projections. And if the projections are right, which they're pretty close, I hear from YouTube, and it says that John will reach over 100,000 in like a year and I think it was year and 5 months. So like maybe like mid to end, like maybe end of 2019, you might see um
imagine, dude.
um yeah, I mean,
Hey, man, don't keep me a secret, guys. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it rolling, man. Let's keep it going. Definitely, man. Definitely, man.
What
Thank
I
you guys
just
for all the
say?
support.
I just forgot what I said.
That I'm going to be 100K. Why not charity for autistic in honor of your son? That would be cool if you did one. Yeah, we'll have to find a good autistic charity, like a actually a legit, not one that like takes like 80% of the proceeds. You know what I'm saying? And then they give like $10 to the little autistic kid in the corner. Like no, you know what I'm saying? Like a real legit. You know what I'm saying? The real legit ones. You know I don't want to do. Um, you know something that's real. Maybe we can call them. Maybe we can have one of their reps on the line. I don't know. Talk something like that. But
Yeah, Metro unlock after April 1st is 6 months. Okay, cool. So that means that I'll be eligible for my unlock here within no time. So that's kind of a good thing, I reckon. Cause I'm just not getting no
yeah,
service
Sean
from
Robbins.
Metro.
I know that I say no. I'm saying know what I'm saying. That's a New York thing. That's a Queens, New York thing. That's nothing that I can stop. And I'm live, so it's not like you know I'm live, so it's gonna happen anyways. So Make a Wish Foundation go towards autistic kids. All right. Well, it looks like I wasted unlocking money and got worked up for no good reason. What happened, Anthony Short? No feed the children type of charity. Oh man, for 60 cents a day, but we're gonna take 55 cents of that money,
Yeah, exactly.
line our own pockets. Yeah.
Exactly.
Kevin says I'm stoned right now. Boy.
But
Big fake
yeah,
blood. Oh, 420 is coming up, so you're gonna have all those people up there. I forgot about that.
you have to be really careful about charities because a lot of them are scam.
So Sean Robinson says, "All right, just making sure you were aware. I like to say a lot, so I know the struggle. I know what I'm saying. I do know what you're saying. But yeah, that's I guess that's part of the channel. That's part of the channel. It's part of the thing. I'm not really, I don't really like to feel uncomfortable and be like, oh, just watch what I'm saying. I like to just freely do and say what I want. So sometimes, different things come out.
Mm-hmm.
So it wouldn't really be me. It wouldn't really be like raw me. It would be just like, me just being all like
Ro-
robotic and all like,
yeah,
I just,
robot magic.
yeah, robot magic.
Yeah, Michael Thomas. I don't have to. I'm not wearing my Men in Black glasses tonight because the LED is not shining in my eyes tonight. So, no need for them tonight on my end.
Yeah.
Now, if my phone had the front flash on it, then my shades would be on. But the LED is over here, over yonder in the right passenger visor, so it's not in my eyes. So yeah, I personally don't need them for myself tonight.
Well, it's about 12:30, man. Do you want to go ahead and head off? I think we've been up here for quite a minute.
That's
Viewers are
cool, man.
dropping down.
That's cool, man.
New channel name, Robot Magic Tech Review. Right? Yeah, nah, man. And especially when I'm editing, I'm not gonna sit there and re-record and jump cut. And you got these tech YouTubers. It's like, or you got these YouTubers in general that every 3 seconds you'll see like, yeah. So I was saying, nah, man, I don't care. Y'all just gonna get all that stuff in there, and it's gonna happen. And hey, if you get what you get. So.
I do that. I do that sometimes, especially if I'm like making a video and I really screw it up. Then I'll just like stop and just start, and that way I have to edit everything out. But I don't try to do it that much because it takes a long time.
Stand that, man. It's like, hey guys, it's Magic Tech Review. How are y'all doing today? It's like like, hey, okay, the ZTE in today's news. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah.
What is wrong with this guy? Like, can you not just say one sentence without having to stop and start and
I know.
Jeez, Louise, man, just leave it in. It's not
I
that
know.
serious.
What is the longest video you have edited on YouTube? I'm not sure what the longest video I've edited is. I edit every video that I make because I mess up during. I mean, there's times it takes me like 30 or 40 takes to get one video right. So I have to edit and cut here and there, but I try to do as minimal as I have to. There's sometimes I have to though, unfortunately.
Good night, MTR and RJ. Yeah, some reviewers go crazy with the jump cuts. Yeah, it's like, bro, I don't even care, man. It's not that serious, dude. It's not that serious. I think I was it Onision, I think is one of them. I believe Onis. I forget his name. I just remember he has like a really pale face, and I guess he complains a lot. I think it's Onision. I don't know. It's one of those guys.
Like I started a video. It's a two-parter video tonight that I started. I done the first half. Then I had to do an update, and then the second half is still not even been done yet. So it's going to be like hours after the first half before the second half is even done. So gotta get that done tonight. But yeah. Those videos, like I said, where they cut every like 5 or 10 seconds, that can get a little. I'm like, seriously?
Yeah, I mean, it's like they could have just left it in. It's not that big of a deal. It's not like.
I guess they want to be super professional and get everything right without any kind of ins, and buts or whatever. They want to have it just perfect, like it really matters. Yeah. But I'm telling you, I've got a lot of comments before myself. It's like, you say too much, or you say this too much. I'm like, okay, well, you probably say it too on a daily basis,
Mm-hmm. Oh boy. Anyways, no, stop. I guess that's about it, man. We got 26 watching, but it's about 12:30, man. Let's go ahead and cut it off, man.
That'll work.
We had a good night. We had some good fun. Sorry if we strayed off topic a little bit. That's what happens.
Yeah, we really didn't hit on the worst customer experiences very much. We had a little bit of it, but not a whole lot of it. But it's all good.
Yeah, I don't know. For some reason, it was hard to convey it. Like,
and I mean, we know that a lot of times lives can get way off topic. Duke and Carolina. Oh, definitely Carolina. There is no Duke. There's no such thing as Duke. No.
My favorite people. What's up, Tech Rants? What's going on, man? You done missed us, man. We've been up here for like, I don't know, I think an hour or so.
David Wilson, I am not going live tonight. It's already like 12:30, and I'm not going live tonight.
Shit, he won't be live. He'll be asleep. Are you going to sleep?
Well, not until actually I got to drive home, so hopefully I don't go to sleep before I be the first time I've sit right here in this very spot and fell asleep before.
No. If something happens to you, man, let me get your channel, bro. That's all that I ask. All right. I'll take over. Don't worry, man. I'll take over.
There you go.
Don't worry. CV Tech's channel will go on. I'll just have to get mellow yellow and sit in a car, bro. I'll get.
Yep. Be good to go. All right. Good night, Rose Jane. Thank you for joining in. Right. Yeah, sit in the car and get your mellow yellow and everything. You ready to roll, man?
He said, nah. Sean Robbins says, nah. Hey, what's up, Michael Platt? What's up, man? Thank you, everybody, that's joining in. Thank you for the all the well wishes, the 16K. I knew everybody's gonna be like, hey, 16K. So might as well throw it in title, It shows always. All right. Peace out, guys. I'm gonna go to sleep now, I guess.
Good night, everyone. Thank y'all.
What you got to tell them, man?
Thank y'all for joining in. Follow me on social media, Twitter and Instagram at CV_Tech1. About it, man.
Yeah, if you're not subscribed to this, man, you better do so now. But I'm pretty sure everybody here is, anyways. So yeah, CV Tech. All right, peace out, guys. Thanks for watching. Oh, www.magictechreview.com. Don't forget, ads are supported on there. Helps the whole thing go around. So peace out, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.